We're here for case number 6327. Oh boy. Stephanie McKenzie versus Mango Park. Miss McKenzie, can you come forward? Is there a representative from Mango Park here? Okay. Miss McKenzie, hello, ma'am.
Hello, Judge Porter, yes.
All right, guys, buckle up, because this case isn't really about a speeding ticket. It's about entitlement colliding head-on with courtroom reality. From the very start, you can feel the tension as Judge Porter recognizes a familiar face, and not in a good way. This defendant walks in already convinced she's been wronged, already defensive, already certain the system is targeting her. And when someone believes the rules shouldn't apply to them, that's when things usually spiral fast. Pay close attention to the tone here, because this case is about to turn from routine to explosive in a matter of minutes.
Well, apparently I was speeding. Apparently I'm accused of reckless driving.
Were you speeding?
I don't see how I could possibly be speeding, and he didn't have a gun. So I'd like to hear how he's supposed to assure me
He
that
didn't
I
have a
was
radar
speeding.
gun.
Correct, I'm sorry, correct.
Okay.
I'm sure he has his police gun. This is a radar gun.
Okay.
I do not believe I was speeding at all.
Okay. So you received a citation just for speeding?
And reckless driving.
Okay. What was going on that was reckless?
Absolutely nothing, in my opinion. Again, you know me. Why would I be reckless driving? Why would I be speeding around? This is my town.
I do know you, Miss McKenzie. That's why I asked.
Okay. I'm telling you I was not reckless driving. I'm telling you I was not speeding. I'm telling you I was just going about my business and ran into this very rude officer who decided to give me a ticket. Quite frankly, I think he falsified the speed I was going. Maybe he knew who I was, just to get a little bit more money out of me, sir.
Okay, that is not how the city of Mango Park operates.
Well, I don't understand how it works, so I'm hoping to have you educate me today.
Okay, we don't issue tickets, or rather I should say the police department does not issue tickets just for the sole purpose of gaining some type of compensation from our residents or visitors.
Well, I don't understand why I was treated the way I was treated. I don't understand how it all happened.
And
so let's get to the bottom of it.
I don't understand.
This is where denial fully takes over. Instead of disputing facts calmly, she questions the officer's tools, motives, and integrity without evidence. Notice the contradiction. She claims she wasn't speeding, but also argues about how speed should be measured. That's not a legal defense, that's deflection. Courts don't work on feelings or reputation. They work on testimony and credibility. And every time she interrupts or minimizes the situation, she quietly chips away at her own, standing in front of the judge.
I apologize for his tardiness. That is very unprofessional for him not to be here.
I don't think I'm surprised.
I'm sorry,
And speak
Judge.
of the devil.
I am sorry.
Sergeant Green.
My neighbor had a heart attack and I had to wait for an ambulance. I'm sorry.
Your neighbor had a heart attack.
Yes, sorry.
If I research that and find out that you were lying to me, you and we're gonna have a serious problem, and you know how I am.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Miss McKenzie, ma'am, if you haven't already figured, as you know, I still work for Mango Park Police Department. Sergeant Green is one of my subordinates. You will still get a fair and honest trial. Am I making myself clear?
You are, Your Honor.
I apologize on behalf of the Mango Park Police Department that Sergeant Green here was tardy for these proceedings. I think that is a very unfair situation towards you since you were here on time. Now you've heard that he said he had an issue, an emergency.
Here's a critical moment most people miss. Judge Porter goes out of his way to establish fairness, even acknowledging his professional connection to the officer. That's judicial transparency in action. But fairness doesn't mean favoritism. It means procedure. While the officer's late arrival could have helped her case, her attitude keeps undercutting that advantage. Instead of letting the system work for her, she keeps pushing against it. And that's a mistake defendants make all the time.
Okay, do you mind telling us your side of the story, sir?
Sure, I reported that morning to dispatch and they did not have any webcam, but they told me to go to Apple Street and 13th Avenue, and there were cameras there that could back me up if I saw anybody speeding. And I parked about 300 feet from a 30 miles per hour, and then the sign below that says "You are going this speed," and the numbers flash. So
Okay.
I was about 300 feet in front, behind that sign, and all of a sudden it flashed 52 miles from at 30, and then I took off, and the driver was speeding down the road and made a fast right and hit a garbage can. The garbage can went flying into the street with garbage in it, and then she pulled over. I pulled up behind her, got out, and I went up to her, and then I started talking to her, and she started yelling at me and said, "Do I know who she is? Do I know who she is?"
Oh, that sounds familiar.
And then I asked her if she'd help me get out and clean up the garbage because it was all over.
Okay.
And she said,
Why would I do that?
That's exactly what she said.
I can believe that. Okay. Let me ask you a question. When you said that you saw her hit this garbage can,
I don't remember that.
did you inspect her vehicle to see if maybe there was damage from the impact of the garbage can?
I did. I also asked for her license and her insurance, and she did not have her insurance there.
Okay, I have them today.
Hold
Everything's
on,
in
Ms.
good
McKenzie,
order.
hold on.
Come on.
So for verification, you're saying that you witnessed her speed through this intersection?
Yes, sir.
You witnessed the speed monitor sign say 52 when the speed limit is 40.
30.
You saw that 30. I'm sorry, 30. You saw her hit a garbage can.
Yes.
You saw the damage on her vehicle from hitting
There
the
was no
garbage
damage.
can.
She hit the back part of the bumper, and the garbage can, it was one of those rubber ones, and it just went.
This is the turning point. The officer provides a detailed, consistent account. Visual speed confirmation, pursuit, the garbage can incident, and her reaction afterward. Whether you believe every detail or not, consistency matters in court. Compare that to her response. Denial without explanation. Judges don't decide cases based on who's louder or more offended. They decide based on whose story holds together under questioning. Right here, the balance quietly shifts against her.
When he asked you. Now, yes, I saw with my own two eyes that you have that, and for that reason, I'm gonna let that slide.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna let that one go. The reason he stopped you, though, the speeding, the recklessness of your driving behavior, I'm not letting that go. Okay.
Well, it's his words against mine. He didn't have a radar gun.
He doesn't need a radar gun. He has eyes. Okay. His eyes are good. Let me ask you a question. When you saw her speeding, did you follow her at some point in time?
I had to catch up. I
Okay.
did.
When you were following her, were you doing anything to gauge what her speed may have been?
Well, she didn't slow down, and when she passed me, the flashing thing said 50 miles per hour.
What did your speedometer say in your vehicle?
About 45, and then she made a turn really fast, and that's when the garbage can got hit.
I don't remember it that way, Your Honor. I don't remember it that way at all. I pulled over, of course. I've got a cop behind me. I pulled over
Okay.
fast and safely.
Oh, and the citizens of Mango Park appreciate that.
Good.
I am going to cite on behalf of Sergeant Green in reference to the citation he gave you for
May I
speeding
remind you
and for reckless driving.
the amount of money that my husband John and I give to the Mango Park Benevolent
that
Police
money can help pay
Association.
those fines.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
You know what I contribute to this community. I'm asking for a little leeway here, Your Honor.
And I'm telling you,
I think I'm
the
worth
money,
that for
ma'am,
what I do for Mango.
This moment is jaw-dropping. She openly implies her financial contributions to the town should buy her leniency. That's not just ineffective, it's dangerous. The law doesn't bend for donations, status, or community influence. Judge Porter makes it clear, generosity doesn't cancel accountability. And once she crosses into arguing after a ruling, she's no longer fighting a ticket. She's challenging the authority of the court itself.
This case is dismissed.
Kangaroo court. I don't know what's going on here, and I don't know why I'm being treated this way. I was treated rudely by you, and Your Honor, I'm being treated rudely by you.
Give me a second, Jerome. Ma'am.
I don't deserve this.
Ma'am, do you want to be held in contempt of court? Now, I just dismissed your other tickets. Okay, I am doing you a favor. I could have added that as well. I did not do that. Be grateful, because if you say another word, you will be held in contempt of court and you will go to jail. And you have been there before. And last time I understand, you did not like it.
No, I did not like it, and I don't want to go to jail, but I don't think this is fair. I mean, again,
Miss
I am not some
Miss McKenzie.
some criminal out there
Miss
doing
McKenzie,
harm. I'm just a
I'm gonna
good
give you
citizen.
5 seconds to walk out of that door on your own power.
I really want to be heard, Your Honor. I don't think I'm being heard today. I don't think I'm being properly respected.
You're right.
I don't think he has treated me properly, and I really don't think this is fair.
Jerome, she needs some help getting out of this courtroom. Can you put her in handcuffs and take her out of this
Come
courtroom?
on, Your Honor. Come on. Oh, come on. I mean, this
You're
is just
being held in
getting ridiculous.
contempt of court, ma'am.
I'm sick of this place.
And I am
I'm gonna
sentencing
leave
you to
Mango Park.
24 hours in the county jail.
Go somewhere where my money is appreciated a little bit more. Where I'm appreciated a little bit more for what I do, for what my husband and I do for this town.
What started as a traffic case ends in a contempt charge because the real issue was never speeding. It was respect for the court. Judge Porter actually showed restraint, dismissing other violations before finally drawing a hard line. This case is a textbook lesson. You can disagree respectfully, or you can escalate emotionally, but only one of those paths keeps you free. If this case shocked you like it did us, don't forget to like, drop your thoughts below, and hit subscribe for more explosive courtroom drama.